I'm Dr. Allison Johnson. I'm a doctor of Oriental medicine, and I have a great interest in helping people feel better. So about vitality and youth enhancing. So for the past 3 days, I've been dealing with a migraine headache. These started coming on after 2 rear-end car accidents where I was rear-ended in 2017. And so part of that is a certain kind of PTSD kind of thing, which is kind of an emotional thing with the migraines that come on. But also part of it is a musculoskeletal thing. So I get a lot of tightness in my upper shoulders and into my neck. And you don't have to have had a car accident to have that. Our modern way of sitting a lot and our posture and computer work and all these things and being on our devices is very taxing to this whole muscle set up in here. So some tools that I've learned really help me with this actually help, because I've gone the route of taking pain medications, and while it did work to some extent, kind of take the edge off, ultimately it's not helping my body heal, and it's not actually a really quick relief. And I found that the Fascia Blaster and the essential oils are a really great relief. So I wanted to introduce to you Fascia Blaster, which is from this lady called Ashley Black. And you can see the link below to the Fascia Blaster tools if you're interested in exploring them and possibly purchasing them. And so she wrote this book, The Cellulite Myth. It's not fat, it's fascia. And so all of these tools are truly amazing at reducing cellulite, which is great. They also really help with musculoskeletal pain, because the fascia runs through our whole body, connects basically all parts of the body together, all the muscles and all of that, and also goes from our outside deep into our inside, so our internal organs actually have fascia around them as well. In any case, what we're working with the tool, for the most part, is to help the surface fascia basically like come untangled. So you can think of the fascia as getting in these kind of knots and tangles based on our different postures and injuries and different things that happen. And so by using these tools, you're essentially untangling that fascia, therefore the muscle can relax, and then the nerves can relax, and then there's less pain and actually more mobility, more vitality, right? So I'll just introduce these 2 tools to you. So this is called the Mini One. You see it's got the little claw, it's actually a fairly large claw, and a little pointed tip. And then you have the, it's called the Face Blaster, and you see how tiny these little claws are. So it's better for smaller areas such as the face. What I'm gonna show you just real quick without doing it is the method that you would do. So you would take a oil, if you're going to work on the skin. So say I'm going to work on the neck and the face, then I'm going to use the oil. Here's some fractionated coconut oil, which is a good choice. And so you would put the oil pretty liberally, say on your neck and on your face, right? And then I would always go in a straight line, whether it's diagonal, side, side, vertical. Never go in circles, because if you think about that, it's kind of like tangling more. So you're you want to work in straight lines, kind of reach that line where it's like a hurt so good kind of line. You don't want to be hurting yourself, but you do want to be releasing tension, which you will do. So a lot of headaches, mine, I was feeling more in the temples and in the forehead. So I would work my temples and I would work my forehead with the little tool. And I would also go into my neck, because that's where I feel a lot of the tension, with the little tool. And I would get his back as well. Wherever I felt that tension, I could use this, okay? And then I could come in with the larger tool next, and I could do the same thing. So you kind of warm it up with the little one, then you get more with the bigger one. And then if I had some pressure, tender points, I could push and wiggle with the bigger tool here, okay? And then I was having a lot of tension on my head. So if you don't have long hair, you can potentially use the tools to just straight on your head. But if you do, you don't want to tangle your hair all up. Put it in the little sock. Okay, so it's kind of like a nylon type sock. You can still see the little claws here. And then I would go on areas of tenderness on my head with the tool. as well with the sock on there. Okay, and just do it until you get some relief, and you will get relief. What I'll do first is do the straight fractionated coconut oil, almond oil, jojoba oil, whatever you want to do. And then at the end, I put the essential oils on, because sometimes if you're, you know, I hardly even did this on my skin. You can already see it's getting pink. So you're increasing the circulation in all these areas, but you're also creating a certain kind of friction where you're going over and over it again. And so you don't want to have an oil that could irritate your skin, such as peppermint, like get extra irritating because you keep going over and over and over it. But also the added benefit is you could use less essential oil after you do this session, like I said, because these areas are already nice and warmed up and receptive to the oil. So at the end then, Young Living essential oils are very high quality, so I can just put them on straight for me. If you have extremely sensitive skin, you want to do a patch test first, or you can dilute it with a little bit more of the fractionated coconut or whatever you're going to use. So I love Clary Sage essential oil, so I would do a couple drops of that and go up into, you know, the areas of tension. Another one that I really love is Helichrysum. And then another one is frankincense. And I'll just read you very quickly from this essential oil pocket reference, which if you choose to become part of our Young Living team, you will get. Look, it's nice and thick. It's really good. Okay, so if you look at what Clary Sage does, one of the qualities is that it's anti-spasmodic and it's a relaxant. So it's really good for body pain because it has that relaxant and anti-spasmodic quality. So if you've ever had your back like seize up on you, that's that spasm, right? So this is going to release spasm, and that's very helpful, and it's going to relax. It's also really good to do before bed because you have really cool dreams and it's very relaxing. And then Helichrysum has the qualities of being anti-inflammatory. So if you understand, a lot of pain and irritation like that comes from inflammation in the body. It also is an anti-spasmodic like Clary Sage, and it also regenerates nerves. So the major reason I got this one was part of that is a lot of nerve issues from that whiplash, right? So my neck, and then I get this nerve pain that's kind of down into the upper back because of the second accident. I was looking to the side when I got hit. And so there's this weird pain that I have back here that's very nervy. So Helichrysum is really special for that. And then the Clary Sage is really good for relaxing the muscles overall. Both of them also are going to work on the emotional aspect of pain and chronic pain. If you're interested in trying the Fascia Blasters, check out the link below. And the oils as well, check out the link below. You can check me out on YouTube at Immortal Beauty and also on Facebook at Immortal Beauty. Have a great day.